Today we are going to start our second topic from section 3. It is 3.2. Mind mapping. So what is mind mapping? We are going to learn about this in this topic. So open your books, page number 142. Now listen carefully. At the starting there is given activity. Complete a similar type of detailed graphical figure in your own style, showing the thoughts, ideas, concepts that keep on generating. See the meaning of this word, generating. Generate, it means cause to arise, or another meaning is produce. That keep on generating in your mind, and then you choose a particular style, design, or a graphical representation to describe the same idea, facts, situation. Then this type of representation can be called mind mapping. Now here is given a definition of mind mapping. What is mind mapping? Suppose you have a particular subject in your mind, and after that many ideas, new ideas arise in your mind related to that subject. So those new ideas, new thoughts, new concepts about that particular subject, which generated, produced, arise in your heart, in your mind. Those thoughts, ideas and concepts you have to present in a very graphical or stylish or in a designed model. So when you present your thoughts, concepts or ideas in a graphical pattern, design pattern, so that is called your mind mapping. Suppose I give you a subject, English. Then many different kinds of ideas arise in your mind. What new ideas arise in my mind? It is not compulsory that those ideas arise in your mind, generate in your mind. May be different than me, or it is possibly more possible that whatever I will think about that particular subject, you will think different about it. So I will present different ideas, you will present different idea about that subject or about that new idea. So when you are presenting your ideas about that particular subject, so what can we use to present that ideas on a paper? Use different shapes. You can use different shape of models, graphs, designs to present your thoughts, your ideas. Such as Here is given one graph, here is given one, here is given one, here is given one. Again, here, or here. All these are graphs. You can present your thoughts on any design, any graphical design you can choose for your ideas, thoughts, presentation. It is not necessary that you should use only these graphs. You can use different than these graphs also. Now listen carefully. Use different shapes, arrows, lines, connectors, balloons, boxes, curved arrows. Curve. See the meaning of this word? Curve, it means bending. So this is arrow, and if you use this kind of arrow, so these are called curve, bending. Curve arrows, callouts. See the meaning of this word, callouts? It means elements of drawing or image. Scribbles. See the meaning of this word? Scribbles, it means to write hurriedly and carelessly. Scribbles, scrolls. See the meaning of this word? It means an ornamental design. Scrolls, explosions. See the meaning of this word? Explosions, it means component of mechanism. To describe your point of view. Now, here are given some points or some things, objects which you can use to show or to create your graph, to show your ideas in that graph. So you can use different kind of shapes of graph. You can use different kinds of arrows to show your ideas. You can use different kinds of lines to show your ideas. You can use connectors, connect each other, connectors to show your ideas. Balloons, an image of balloon, you could use this kind of images of a balloon to show your idea. This is the subject, main subject, and these are different ideas. Boxes, curved arrows, callouts, it ideas. Scribbles, it means you can use hurried writing, careless writing to show your ideas. And scrolls, it means ornamental design. If you have time, so you can use some design there also to show your ideas. And explosions, it means components of mechanism. Some mechanism elements, components you can use there to make or show your ideas and create your mind mapping graph. For example, now here is given some example. This way, this way, this way, this way. You can use or make your mind mapping graph. Now below this, there is given information. Julian Astor is the Director of Education at the RSA. Now here is given little information about Julian Astor. He was Director of Education at the RSA. Previously, he worked in number 10 Downing Street as a Deputy Director of the British Prime Minister's Policy Unit. So, before working in RSA, he worked as a Deputy Director of the British Prime Minister's Policy Unit and Senior Policy Advisor to Deputy Prime Minister Nick Clegg. And at the same time, Julian Astor worked as Senior Policy Advisor to Deputy Prime Minister Nick Clegg. Previously, he was the Director of Central Forum. See the meaning of this word, forum? It means court. Central Forum of Westminster based think tank. See the meaning of this word, think tank? It means a body of experts. Previously, he was the Director of Central Forum, a Westminster-based think tank. And before this, it means he was working in the British Prime Minister's Policy Unit and Deputy Prime Minister's Senior Policy Advisor. Before this, he was working in the Central Forum and he was the Director of that Central Forum and Westminster-based think tank. He was the member of that Westminster-based think tank. He has also worked as a post-conflict advisor. What is the meaning of conflict? Conflict, it means a serious disagreement or disagreement or disargument. He has also worked as a post-conflict advisor to the British government in Whitehall. And now, here is given another information about Julian Astor. He also worked in British government in Whitehall as a post-conflict advisor and to the United Nations in Bosnia and Kosovo. And he also worked in United Nations also in Bosnia and Kosovo country. In the most watched TED talk Here the meaning of talk is seriously talk subject, or another meaning is talk completely. Educationalist Sir Ken Robinson, FRSA, claimed that schools kill creativity, arguing that we don't grow into creativity, we grow out of it. Now, here is the information about Sir Ken Robinson. He was an educationalist, and there is given information about a very famous tedious talk. All the time people were talking about that, and he was claiming that schools are killing creativity. Creativity, it means create something new. So children are doing or showing any creativity, so schools are killing their creativity. We don't grow into creativity, grow out of it. So we are not letting to grow the creativity in children, we are cutting their creativity in the schools. Or rather, meaning of this word, rather it means on the contrary. It means opposite of. Or rather we got educated out of it, and we are not letting our students, children invent something new, create something new, but we are educating them. Instead of this, in opposite of this, we are not letting them create something new. If the Robinson creativity is as important as literacy, and we should afford, the meaning of this word is given here. Afford, it means provide or give. Afford it the same status. Now according to Robinson, we should give importance to the creativity. As we give importance to the literacy education, in the same way we have to give importance to the students, children's creativity. Then they can create something new, they can expand something new, expand their idea in the new way, and they could make something new. So the ideas of Sir Ken Robinson are presented here in this format. So this is the mind mapping of Sir Ken Robinson. Main subject, Sir Ken Robinson claims what he claims, his ideas: school kill creativity, education out of creativity, creativity to be acquired in education itself. In this way, we have to make our own mind mapping relating to any particular subject. Here is the subject Sir Ken Robinson claims, and these are his ideas. We have to make different way. We have to present our mind mapping different way, not this way. We can present this way, this way, this way. Any way we can present our mind mapping of new ideas. So today we are going to stop here. Thank you very much.